Norway as the most gender equal society in the world. They wanted to be with men who made more money than them. Females preferred hypergamy. Who the breadwinner is in the household is not defined in Norway. That position is open for the woman as well. That when you have a society where men don't care about their responsibilities anymore, that's a sign of a declining empire. If Islam places men as the head of the household, why didn't Islam say women should be the head of the household? Data shows us that women don't want to be the head of the household. In the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, in the March 2007 edition, they did not one, but 5 studies to see what each gender prefers from the other. And they found, study after study, that women would prefer to partner with men who have higher socioeconomic status. Meaning they wanted to be with men who made more money than them. They wanted to be with men who had a higher status in society than them. Reason being, they wanted to feel secure and they wanted to feel supported. Someone can say, well, the data is not accurate because men get paid more to begin with in some societies. Well then, the United Nations declared Norway as the most gender equal society in the world, meaning that the earning potential for the male and the female is almost the same. Meaning women make the same amount as men do. That women have the opportunity to get the same occupation, pursue the same career, occupy the same status in society as men do. And who the breadwinner is in the household is not defined in Norway. That position is open for the woman as well. And what they found in their studies is that females preferred hypergamy. Despite the fact they had the option to be a breadwinner, despite the fact they make equal as men do, they still preferred to partner with men who made more money than them. They still preferred to partner with men who had a higher socioeconomic status than they did. Because it's from a woman's inherent nature that she wants to be cared for. She wants to be supported. And it's from a man's inherent natural disposition to care for his family. These are natural roles ingrained with us, even though if we have the opportunity to flip these roles. And so now, understanding this context and the natural disposition of males and females, let's come to the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he said, "Lan yufliha qawmun wallaw amrahum imra'ah." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Never will a society be successful who delegates all their affairs to a woman." Now, critics look at this hadith and they attack Islam by saying, look, Islam is saying that if a woman becomes a head of state, if a woman becomes a ruler of a nation or a president or a queen, that she is the cause of the failure of that society. It's important that when we look at a hadith or an ayah to understand the context. Now the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when he mentioned this hadith, he was talking about this transition of power that happened in the Sassanid Empire, the Persian Empire, where the daughter of the king now took power. Her name was Boran. She became Queen Boran. So this hadith was mentioned in regards to her. But if you look at her time as a queen, she implemented just laws. She reconstructed the infrastructure. She lowered taxes. She minted coins. There was this endless war with the Byzantine Empire. She began peace talks with them to fix relations. one can arguably say that she was a successful ruler, not a queen that brought destruction. So what's the context? What is the meaning of this hadith? Furthermore, this hadith cannot mean that if a woman is a leader, that there will be destruction and devastation because of her, because in the Quran itself, Allah subhanahu highlights the life of Bilqis, who was a queen, and showed how she was just, how she saved her nation from being slaughtered by Sulaiman alayhi salam. And at the end, she was successful where she embraced Islam. So she was a queen who was successful. So it cannot mean, this hadith cannot mean that if a woman is a head of state, that because she's a woman, that she will be a failure. So what does this hadith mean? What this hadith here means is that it's not about a woman's ability to lead. It's about her responsibility. It's not the responsibility of a woman to be the head of state. As men are the caretakers, it is their responsibility. So the hadith, what the hadith means is that if the society, and notice the hadith doesn't say that لَن تُفْلِحَ إِمْرَأَةً, that a woman will never be successful. It says that the society will never be successful who gives up all their affairs to a woman. In other words, we're the men in that situation. If men inherently are supposed to be those who take care of women, what happened to them? Why haven't they stepped up? Why haven't they taken that responsibility? Where is the caretaking? Why are they leaving this huge burden and responsibility to a woman? And so what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is doing here is that he's showing us that when you have a society where men don't care about their responsibilities anymore, that's a sign of a declining empire. And this is exactly what happened. The empire did not collapse under her hands, Queen Baran. It collapsed under men who came after her, because the society, this was an indicator, a marker, that if men are not able to step up and take care of societies, then it's a sign that the societies is headed towards a decline.